Hello friends, I am Shravana and welcome to the Python tutorials. Today we will discuss about Python tuples. Before starting with today's topic, I request all of you to subscribe to my channel and also please like, share, comment and hit the bell icon for the latest video notifications. Thank you. So tuples are also sequence of elements like lists, okay? It's very similar to the list and it can have multiple elements and these elements can be accessed using the indices. So the main difference between the list and the tuple are the braces. Like in list we have seen the square braces, right? And tuple will use normal braces, that we will see with some example. And the second and very important difference is the immutability. So we have seen how to update the list, and we have done append, and we have used delete option, and we have updated like one existing element of the list to some other element. That such kind of operations we have seen in the previous video, right? But we cannot do any such thing with the tuples because they are very immutable. And also tuples are very faster when compared to lists, and these are very well used when you want to send the data to multiple systems or modules. I mean, it helps in thread safe, right? When you say immutability, it helps in thread safe. So it's when you wanted to send the data to multiple systems, in such cases you can use the tuples instead of list. Okay, that's the main difference, and that's when you are working on a single program and you are not sending the data to multiple modules, like where parallel programming is happening, right? If you wanted to send data to parallel processing, then use tuples, otherwise use lists. Okay, now let's check. Okay, let's see how to create a tuple. So let's say there is a tuple called t1, just that's it. Okay, for lists, hope you remember we have used the square braces like L1 equal to so like this we had created list in the previous video. So this is called as tuple. Okay, so these parentheses, normal parentheses we use for the tuple. That's the main difference between list and the a tuple. Okay, I mean for seeing, but the actual thing is immutability. So now let's print the position, what is there in 0th position. Okay, now let's run this. You can see, right, it is giving 1, which means that it also starts with 0 index. And in the variable explorer, t1 tuple is created with the size 5, and this is the value of the tuple. Okay, so now how to get the size of the tuple? So when you execute this, 1 second, let me print it. And 5. Okay, we have 5 elements in this tuple and it is printing in the console. So, and also we can have heterogeneous data. So it's like, let's say there is a tuple called t2. We can say 1 2 3 a b comma c. So string and integer both are there. When you run this, here you can see, right, t2 tuple is created with size 6, and these are the values present in the tuple. We can see that in the variable explorer. Okay, so next let's say there is one more called tuple called 5 6 8. So the t3 tuple is there which is having 5 6 and 8. So now let's create an empty tuple. This is the way. One second. This is the way we'll create the empty tuple. So just understand what kind of operations we can do, what is the meaning of updation. Okay, so now for this t4, it's already there, right? It's empty tuple that we said. So now let's say t2 plus t4, sorry, t3. When I say this and when I run this, t4 tuple is created with 1 2 3 is from tuple 6 ABC. Sorry, 1 2 3 ABC is from tuple t2, and we are saying t2 plus t3, right? T3 has 5 6 8. Now you can say t4 is created with all the 9 elements, correct? So to an empty list you can add the values. You understood the difference between updation, right? Also, tuple supports duplicate values as well. So t2 plus t3 plus t3. Now this is getting duplicated here, but when we run this, it will allow, see, 5 6 8 and again 5 6 8. So it allows duplicate values, means we can keep on adding the things to this, but whereas we cannot update. So in for list we were able to do this, right? So for list we were able to do this kind of assignment, but here when you do here t4 of 0, when you assign something to 0 index, it will say tuple object doesn't support item assignment. Okay, which means that you can add elements to the tuple but you cannot update them, which means it's immutable. Okay, and also let's try to delete t4 1, which means that delete the first index present in the this t4 tuple, and when you run this again you will get this one error saying that tuple object does not support item assignment, which means that we cannot perform any updations or deletions on the tuple, but append also we cannot do, but whereas we can add element. Okay, you understood, right? We can append, I think. Yeah, we can add elements but we cannot update and we cannot delete items from the tuple. That is the difference between lists and tuples. These are widely used when you are sending, when you are looking for a thread safety. Okay friends, I think this is all about the tuples. Thank you for watching the video. Hope this is useful to you. Please subscribe to my channel for more interesting learnings. Thank you.